Good morning, everyone. So today is a vlog slash cultural video day. It's presidential election day. Oh crap, I think it was the other way. I have to go. Okay, this way. And here in Peru, voting is mandatory. You have to go. If you don't go, you have to pay a fee for not voting. And like if you don't go and pay this fee, I think I heard like when you go and cash a check or something, you get charged then and there. So here you have to vote, and you have the option of showing up to vote but not really choosing anyone, which here in Spanish we call that as like viciar tu voto, I believe, which is basically like, how could you translate that? Just basically not choosing one candidate or the other, but showing up to vote because you have to. And right now there's a lot of tension. Oh my god, there's a bee. Oh, okay, you guys didn't see that. So there's a lot of tension in the country because yeah, the candidates that we have again this year suck. And I got to vote for the first time in Peru a few years ago, shortly after I arrived. And even then it was really tense too, because it came down to two candidates and they really sucked as well for a lot of people. And there's this thing called like votar por el mal menor, which is like voting for the least horrible candidate, I suppose. And that is sad. So in the last presidential election, it was down to Ollanta Humala and Keiko Fujimori. And Keiko is the daughter of an ex-president here who was like involved in a lot of controversy with the way he handled things and sterilization of indigenous type women, and just a lot of corruption. And he did some good things too, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. And then Ollanta Humala, people were afraid that he was going to be like the next dictator in Peru, and luckily that didn't happen. He ended up winning. But this year Keiko's running again for president, and we have this other female woman, and we have all of these other guys. And basically, yeah, no one here really knows who to trust. I mean, they know here politics, we equate that to corruption anyway, so it's a really difficult situation and we're all very nervous. There's a lot of tension in the air. And I'm going to my voting spot right now, so hold on a second, I have to check on the internet where that is just to make sure. Alright, this has turned into a rant video. So I've been walking around for like an hour trying to find my voting spot, and I finally think I finally found it. And it's ridiculous. On the website for the voting thing, it gave me this certain reference and it was like 6 blocks off. And on top of that, when I looked it up on the map, it showed up as the old place where I had to vote last time. And when I got there, it wasn't it, and I had to walk a whole lot. And then, yeah, I've just been walking around pissed off because it's hot, I'm sweating, and I can't seem to find this damn place. But I think I have finally found it. Oh my god. Voting in Lima. Anyway, so alright, so in order to vote, I need my Peruvian national identity card, which is this blue thing here with my picture and everything. You can't see my info because, yeah, I don't want to put my info. And then at the end of the voting process, I get a sticker on the back, which it says here like constancia de sufragio. You can't really see it. Anyway, it just means proof that you voted, so people know I voted in case. And this year they've implemented electronic voting, so they're gonna give me some kind of electronic card thing, I believe, where that's how I'm gonna vote. It's gonna print out my paper and stuff rather than the traditional way of filling out this form thing and circling or crossing out the candidate that I'm voting for. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure if I'll be able to show you guys that, but I'll try. Alright, I finally found this damn place. It's madness out here. Everyone is crowded. They don't know where the hell they need to go because they didn't check beforehand. So we get assigned to go to like public education institutes or whatever, like schools and some universities and stuff. This is where we come and vote. And oh, for fuck's sakes, ¿están haciendo cola para entrar? Ay, qué barbaridad. Gracias. So we're all making a line to go in and vote. Can you believe this? Okay, I'm about to like just get in here. Okay, perdón, disculpa, perdón, señor. Okay, apparently the line to get into this damn school to vote wraps around and around and around, and it looks like I'm gonna be here for like a million hours. This is some bullshit. Straight bullshit. And I don't like cussing, but I'm very frustrated that it took me this long to find it, and now I have to walk around in this snake-like line. I'm gonna show you guys in just a second. It's crazy. Check it out.
No, si ya te quedas y ahí yo me quedo yo también. Estoy en la cola, tú.
Alright, so some good news that did not take nowhere near as long as I had anticipated for it to take. The long line, anaconda-like line, moves pretty quickly, but it makes me upset that there were people that were cutting the line because they would go to like the main door and distract whoever with questions, and then like someone would get in and then I don't know, the other person would get in. That's what happened. I observed that because nobody's really controlling the entrances too much, and that's not fair because we all had to wait in line for about 20 minutes. Even though it still moved really quickly, it was still a wait. And then when I got in, the lines were really long, and you have to check on the boards at the classroom where you're assigned to, where your name is, and then according to that you have to wait in line. Luckily for me, my line didn't have anyone in it, so I was waiting in the wrong line for a second. Then I was like, oh wait, I have to check for my name and stuff on the board. So I went, and then I realized there was nobody waiting in my line, so I just went straight in and I voted. And unfortunately, at the location where I had to vote, they don't have the electronic voting in place yet. It's only going to be in some districts that they're testing it out in right now. So I'm registered with the district of Jesus Maria, and they're not implementing that there. But the district where my grandma's gonna vote today in San Borja, they have the electronic voting, so I think she's gonna do that there. And that kind of sucks. I was kind of curious to see what that was like, but whatever. And I finally voted, and that was it. It was a stressful afternoon. I'm all sweaty and gross, and I have to go to my family's for a post-voting lunch, farewell lunch thing for my uncle who's here from New York, and he's going to be leaving this week. And I guess everyone's going to be nervous about what the results are going to be like for the presidential elections. On the paper that you saw, we have to vote for who we want as president or vice president, the congresistas, which are like politicians in the parliament, and the Andean, what party we want in the Andean parliament as well. So those are the three things that we have to indicate on the thingy. And yeah, it's gonna be a very tense few days until we finally get the official count back. And I guess we'll see what happens. Hopefully whoever wins the presidential election does good things for Peru, and hopefully there's more equality and less poverty here. Okay, so if you liked this video and you felt bad for me having to walk around for like over an hour trying to find this stupid place, give this video a thumbs up or a like. If you want to subscribe to my channel for more occasional vlogs or tips about traveling around Peru especially, I don't do so many vlogs, then definitely be sure to subscribe. If you want to stay in touch with me through social media, be sure to do that. And hey, if you want to let me know what voting is like in your country, I am more than happy to learn about that. It's always interesting when people share what things are like in their countries with me. So thanks again, you guys, for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.